Without self-confidence, life feels like a boat drifting aimlessly in a river lacking both direction and purpose. No matter how intelligent you may be, if fear and shyness are allowed to dictate your actions, you'll never unlock your true potential. Many people live in silence, too afraid to speak, too afraid to fail, and too afraid to be seen. So stay with us until the end, because what you're about to hear might just be the turning point you've been hoping for. Once upon a time in a busy city, there was a businessman who earned a living by selling salt. He had a small family, his wife and 2 sons. His elder son was extremely shy and hesitant to speak with others, while the younger one was lively and full of confidence. Because of his quiet demeanor, many mistook the elder son for being foolish. People often exploited his simplicity, yet he never voiced any complaints. His father was often upset by his reserved nature and would scold him harshly. Over time, the boy's confidence crumbled even more. As he grew, this lack of confidence began affecting his education. Fear kept him from answering properly in exams, and slowly, he started falling behind. When he became a young man, his father asked him to help out with the business. Out of fear of disappointing his father, he agreed, but his nervousness led to frequent mistakes, and he struggled to communicate with customers. This only intensified his father's frustration. One day, while the businessman was away, a group of cunning men visited the shop. They lied, saying, "Your father sent us to collect all the salt sacks for the city." The young man, hesitant to question them, let them take everything. Before he realized what had happened, they were gone. That evening, when the father returned and saw the empty shop, he exploded in anger. "You worthless boy, you've ruined everything I built. Get out of my sight and never return," he shouted. Crushed by his father's words, the young man felt completely broken. The neighbor's mockery, his own helplessness, and his father's rage made him feel utterly worthless. He walked slowly to the riverbank, overwhelmed with shame and pain. "There's no point in living anymore," he thought. "I'll always be a failure." Just as he was about to jump into the river, an old man appeared. He grabbed the boy's hand and pulled him back. The young man screamed, "Why did you save me? My life is meaningless. I can't do anything right." The old man replied gently, "My child, life is precious. God gives it only once. If you keep living, you can rise above failure and find success. But if you give up now, you'll never know what you're capable of." The young man, eyes filled with sorrow, said, "I'm shy and weak. Even my own father can't stand me. I haven't studied much. Everyone calls me stupid. Do people like me even deserve to live?" Hearing this, the old man became serious. "Come to my home," he said. Without waiting, he started walking. The confused young man followed. At his house, the wise old man said, "I have the answer you're looking for, but first, you must follow me for 3 days and complete 3 tasks. If you do, I promise your life will change." Seeing a glimmer of hope, the young man agreed. On the first day, the old man instructed, "Speak with 10 strangers. Ask about their lives and write down what they say." Though nervous, the boy gave it a try. Some ignored him, but he persisted. By evening, he had talked to 10 people and even made a few friends. The second day, the old man said, "Today you'll teach 10 children why water is important." The boy panicked, "But I haven't studied much. How can I teach them?" The old man smiled and said, "They don't know that. Just share what you do know." With shaking hands and a glass of water, he stood before the children. He shared 5 benefits of drinking water, then quickly stepped back. To his surprise, he had done it. The next time he tried, he felt a little more confident. That's when he realized his fear was beginning to fade. On the 3rd day, the old man said, "Now you must go back to your father and apologize." The boy trembled. "No, my father will never forgive me." The old man replied, "If you don't do this, I won't give you the final advice." Summoning all his courage, the young man returned home. He sincerely apologized and promised to earn his father's trust again. Seeing the change in his son's eyes, the father gave him another chance to work in the shop. Later, the boy went back to the old man and asked, "Now please tell me, what's the secret to success?" The wise man smiled. "You've already found it. Your biggest enemy wasn't shyness, it was fear. People see you the way you present yourself. If you appear confident, no one will call you weak. Real strength is born from self-belief. With eyes filled with tears, the young man bowed. I understand now. I won't let fear control me again. A few years later, that once shy boy became a respected businessman, known for both his intelligence and his confidence. So remember this: self-confidence isn't something we reborn with, it is something we build. Even the shyest person can grow strong if they believe in themselves. Fear and doubt can hold us back, but with courage and persistence, we can change our lives. That boy thought he was born to fail, but once he faced his fears, everything changed. Confidence grows when we step out of our comfort zone. The world sees us the way we choose to show ourselves. Believe in yourself. Take small steps forward. You'll find strength and courage inside you that you never knew were there. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Please like, comment, and share if you want to keep these videos coming.